And this is the unit that we're fitting to replace the Alpine that's in there. This is a Pioneer AVH-Z7050. This is a flip-out touchscreen. So in this car, if you want a little history of it, I had a JVC double din to start with, which was pretty crap. I then upgraded to a Alpine 137, which is a single din, and I had an iPad mini built in the dash. That was an okay combination, but the iPad was a bit hard to use while driving. So I ended up changing then to a Alpine 8-inch touchscreen, a 008 big 8-inch one, which was alright, but it looked bad in there, and I never actually ended up finishing the dash off because I didn't like the way it sat in there. Now it's got that little Alpine in there, but I think out of all of the things I've had in there, this will probably be the best. It's going to fit straight into the single din hole, yet still allowing me to have a nice 7-inch screen. This also has Apple Carplay, so I can plug my phone in and have it up on screen. So we got the unit, USB lead, harness, and a mic, remote, and some screws. Pretty simple. And as you see, the unit looks bare basic, like just some average single din until it flips out. So theft wise, once they fold in, they're nothing fancy in the dash. So anyway, that's all pre-wired and ready to go. Neat little loom. What only other one I've got to do now is I'm going to also extend, because I had cut them out, the harnesses on the two Stinger voltmeters, and I put a little relay in there. So this is just a simple little 12-volt relay. I'm not going to leave these hanging. I'll show you how we're going to wire it. So on the relay, they are numbered. At the bottom, each little post has a number. As you can see, I just put the little spade terminals on. So 85 is earth. So as you can see, the wire I've got with the black trace. 30, which is the bottom one, is the power in, this is accessory power. So just as soon as I've turned the key on. Blue wire here, which is number 86, is your trigger. So this is coming from my head unit. And then this blue wire here, which is 87, or was it 87A? It's the one at the top, is power out. So as soon as this triggers, this bottom power will join up to this one. So pretty much as soon as it triggers, accessory power now is turning on my amps, my voltmeters, etc. So that's the whole point of that. The Pioneer in the dash, I didn't bother showing you actually installing it because I doubt any other people are going to put one in this car, and as far as the wiring goes, it was all different back there anyway, let's call it that. The original plug's not there anymore. I didn't cut it off, but it's not there anyway. So here's the Apple CarPlay unit though, which is pretty cool. Obviously you can flip it down, she just disappears into the dash. Now I've got it sitting out probably about 5 mil further than it would be to sit flush, but at that 5 mil, I don't have a disc, at that 5 mil, you'll see how much it clears by. So that's to get it at a pretty good viewing angle. Obviously I can, if I hold this button, I can adjust it, flip it down, up, and if I go one more than that, you hear it hit the dash, so bring it back to there. Okay, so here's the back off. So I've ran my camera cable in through here, through the factory one, put some split tube on it because it was just a single black cable before, so I've covered that up. I've just used some of the SOS tape for my ends, which always looks good and stays on. There's my camera wiring, which will just be in behind the tail light, and then we've just got to now hook up reverse and power. So that's that, and I'll just show you the camera just up there. Simply 2 little stainless screws, put in reverse, and now we have a reverse camera. So cool, easy as that. You can see the step on the car, which is good to know, so gives me a pretty good idea. I'm sure you've all seen what CarPlay is, but it's pretty nice to have it in the car. I've got it in the Corona as well, the Alpine version of it, but anyway, that is what it is. Cool, easy as that. And by the way, Wheeler Walker Jr., go check out that shit, it's funny. Anyway, probably that'll be it for the video. I just wanted to show you that I finally got a head unit in it, got my voltmeters back in, got a pocket back in the bottom here that actually fits, And yeah, so now that the head deck's done, I've wired up all my RCAs and everything, remote wires, all the triggers are hooked up, so now we can start wiring up amps. So stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be doing some cosmetics to the car as well, and then we'll be heading down amps and stuff like that. So anyway guys, that is it for now.